You are not broken. When we seek some form of therapy or emotional healing, often it's because we feel somehow like something's not right with us, that we might be broken, or we might feel broken, or there's something wrong with us. Emotional healing is for anybody who wants to be all of who they are. Because what happens is, when we are first born, we have so many possibilities about who we are and our self-expression. And then life happens. And whatever family we could have had unavailable parents. We could have had parents that were really critical. We could have parents that were suffocating for us. Whatever it is, even if you had fantastic parents, we still create ways of being and shape what's acceptable to show the world. And then we cut off different parts of ourselves. A lot of us grew up in environments that didn't feel safe. And so we decided, I'm on my own. I don't have anyone I can turn to. And so we stopped reaching out for help. And that cuts us off from so much of our self-expression. We can find it really hard to feel safe in relationships when we're older. We can feel quite isolated. We really struggle to ask for help. Or perhaps you were someone that felt like you needed to please your parents to get approval or love. And so when you're in relationships, you tend to be trying to please the other person all the time. But it's really hard for you to set boundaries. It's hard for you to say no because you're scared that that person will withdraw their love. So you don't confront anything. You don't express yourself fully. You sit on it when you're upset because you're like, I can't rock the boat. So all of those ways are how we cut ourselves off from being all of who we are. And seeking out emotional healing is not about fixing something that is broken, because you're not broken. It is about seeing the ways that you needed to develop in order to survive the environment that you were in when you grew up. And they were adaptive and they were strengths at the time, but they now limit you. Because when you developed them, you were a child. You didn't have the power that you have now. You were at the mercy of other people. You depended on other people literally for your life. Now as an adult, we're more resourced, but we tend to hang on to those ways of being because they come so normal. We don't even realize it. A lot of us think this is how life is, but in actual fact, we're operating on 20% of who we really are. We don't feel comfortable to feel. It's like, just get things done, keep on moving. But if I stop and I start feeling, I feel incredibly uncomfortable. And that means you're cutting yourself off not only from the unpleasant sensations, but from joy, from love, from being at peace. Because if you can't stop and just be and enjoy the moment, there is no peace for you. So when you are seeking emotional healing, it's not because you're broken. It's because part of you knows that there is more to life than this, and part of you knows there is more of you that is possible. And you also may know that how you're handling situations can be from particular recurrent patterns, and they're not healthy. And you want to be able to handle situations differently. You want to have more resources and more skills to be able to bring to your relationships, to your work, to your relationship with yourself. So if you're in any of those situations where you want to be all of who you are, where you know there are limitations, you can feel you're a bit stuck or trapped, or you're avoiding particular environments because you can't handle how you feel in that environment, that's the way that we cut ourselves off from each other. We get overwhelmed by our sensations and we cut ourselves off from our own experiences. And then we avoid situations that might bring up that experience. Seeking somatic healing and somatic therapies is a fantastic way to reconnect in safe ways and be all of who you are. Thank you.